All right, hey guys, this is Max from the Uni of Sorry Chess Club. So today I'm going to do some tactics. Tactics are kind of like little puzzles, which are a couple of moves long, in which either you gain strong material advantage or you give mate or you get a much better position. I lowered my rating so that we could see the progress starting from easy problems to harder problems. So I will start. The website we're using is Chess Tempo. It's absolutely free. You get some chess endgames puzzles and chess tactics. They're quite fun. It's definitely an excellent way to improve. I would highly recommend that for any beginner to intermediate, even advanced player to practice regularly that. And they're fun. It's not like you have to study for an hour. Your theory starting. All right, let's do some tactics. Can I make the board bigger? All right. Chess tempo. How do you work? I don't know. Is that it? Board style. Icon style. Can we make the board bigger? Board sound. Confirm move. Auto promote. Drag and drop. Click and click. No, All right. Cannot find the thing. Maybe next time. All right. So let's look at the board. So we can see that the queen is attacked. The knight is hanging. Is there anything better than just taking the knight? Cannot see anything else. All right, I'm going to do that. All right. Right problem. Okay, let's keep going. Next problem. So these squares are controlled by the knight. Is there a checkmate? That looks like a kind of checkmate. Yeah, the bishop is controlling here. So I think if we give check, bishop is blocking, and then it's mate. Yep. Alrighty, let's keep going. Baby stuff. Okay, we're in check. We have to do something about it. So one of two move. Either we capture with the king, or we move the king to... Ah, no, we have to capture. I didn't see the bishop here, which is controlling the b1 square. All right, so we take. It's a check. We need to... So what do? Do we block with the bishop? Or, well, blocking with the rook is just bad. You just lose a rook. So I'm blocking here. Oh, this is it. All right. Okay. Now, what can we do? Oh, I think I see it. So that's a bit more subtle already. So the king is low and squared, and the pawn on g7 is pinned. So if we give check with the knight, the king must go to h8, then we can give checkmate with the rook on c8. Check, knight will block, we take, mate. Let's keep on going. All right. Now, there are some back rank issues here. So the black king cannot really, if I give check on the back rank with my rook, he cannot escape. He can only block with the bishop. I take that block with the rook, I take as well. All right, check, checkmate. All right. I think it will get harder in a bit. Okay, so here we can have a mate in one. All right. So here, if we take the bishop, we give check, and it's... Is there something? Can we give checkmate though? Prefer giving checkmate. Um, hmm. All right. Oh, 15 in an hour. Woohoo! Next problem. All right. Well, we can just take. It's free. But then what about the 2 pawns? We get a rook. Yeah, we should win that. Okay. Now, is there any subtlety to this puzzle? I think no, there is not. Still easy. So I don't know if you see it. But if we could only get a queen here without the king eating it, then we could give checkmate. So if we give first check like this, then queen f8, it's mate. Oh, 783, let's keep going. I would like to get to 1600, but maybe it's ambitious. Okay, so what's happening here? Here, I think we can just take the rook. Yeah. Nothing hard. I want to get to the point where the pieces are no longer hanging. All right. So will we promote first? Yes, we will, with check. So good stuff. Check. Tactical wizard. All right. I like to be a wizard. We can take the knight. Is there something better? Cannot see something better. Let's take the knight. All right. So here the rook is pinned, kind of, is there? Oh, I think it's the first one that is not. Can we just take the knight? Yeah. So if we take the knight, queen takes queen, rook takes queen, and then the pawn cannot take the rook because that rook is hanging. More subtle. All right, I think this is getting interesting. I think we push and the bishop has to sacrifice itself. And I think we have enough material to win. Okay, 886. Yeah, we can take. I think it's the best move. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? I didn't see that. But I don't think it's a real move, so it's fine. Oh, missed one. Just take with the. Ah, yeah, take with the king. Well, sorry, guys. I was a bit too fast. Queen is hanging. Rook is hanging. Is there a particular order where usually it's better to take the stronger piece first? Okay, no more mistakes. Or at least not until we're in the triple digits. So. Okay, so which way are the pawns going? So the black pawns are going in that direction, towards the top of the board. So, I mean, I see the solution. If I go here, I'm attacking the rook and the knight at the same time. So we'll get a free piece, I think. Yeah. All right. Tactics correct. I don't know what these points do. If one of you guys know what they do, please tell me. All right. Next problem. All right, we're black. The queen just took something. I didn't even have time to see what it took. All right, I think I see the solution. So if we give check here, then we're gonna, so check, then the best move is bishop here, then we take the queen, then we take the rook, then we, all right, let's give it a go. Oh, why? That's not a clever move. But then I get the queen. Did I miss something on that one? 25 in an hour. Speed of light, guys. Without changing sets. I suppose it's one of these things. Well, let's keep going on that set. I think it's going well. All right. Okay, so we're white, and I think it's a mate in one. I think if you guys don't see the solution, well, pause the video and have a go, but it's simple enough. In the corner, you know, there's not so many squares to go to. Okay, so the bishop is hanging is the first thing I notice. I think it's the move. Alright, free bishop, my bishop. Okay. So now, a bit more sophisticated problem. We want, so the king is the only defender of the bishop, and we want for the king to change his focus on the from defending the piece. So the way we do that is by giving check. King moves. I thought it was going to take the pawn, but no. So I take the bishop. And here I go. More points for me. All right, the knight is simply hanging. But is there a better move? No, I think we should take it. Okay. Oh, that's neat. So it's a mate in two problem. And so while we look like the first instinct would be to recapture the rook, we see that the king is really short on square. So that square is controlled by a pawn, that square is controlled by a different pawn, these three by a rook. And so if we give check, knight blocks, and then mate. All right. How do I have 10 incorrect? Ah, yeah, I didn't reset the counter. Okay, so what is that problem? We can promote, but if we give check, we can, so if we take with the knight, we give check, then we can promote and it will be protected by the knight. All right, queen. Well, probably. All right. Generally, when it's king queen versus king rook, it's winnable in most of the cases when there are no pawns on the board, but it's quite tricky. Maybe someone will show you that one day, or you can look up a video, but it's quite tricky. All right. What's happening here? Okay, the knight is actually hanging. I know I'm going a bit fast, but it's going to be worth it. So if we give check here, we're protecting the rook, we're attacking that rook, and the other king needs to go to one of these two squares, so it's not picking our rook afterwards. Alrighty, 924, personal record. Okay, so here it's a mate in 2. The black king is in the corner, cannot move anywhere, so if we can just give check, he's dead. Alright, so knight here, mate, mate. Knight is hanging. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, so here we're black, and so I can see one move which forks both pieces. Then I just take it. Okay, now what is there to say about this problem? I think so I could take the rook, but then queen takes, and then I just block with my queen. Yeah, well, we don't even have to go through the line. Okay, it's check. One move possible. Take. Oh, it's a queen. Haha. but we take. And then he thought he could give check here, but we can escape through that square. All right. We have a fork here with the knight. I think it's the best move. Let's fork it. Ooh, I almost slipped. All right. Okay, guys, soon we're in the triple digit. Yeah, I see it. So if we do, yeah. So rook takes bishop, queen takes bishop, queen check, and now the bishop is also on that diagonal. So if the king goes here, we take the rook, checkmate. If the king goes here, we take the rook with check, and we're still protecting here. And so it must go here, and yeah, that's it. So check. Ooh. I think we just take. Yeah. 14 an hour. Yeah, I suppose this was my... Okay, so there's back rank problem. So what can we do? If we go here, we're threatening mate or picking up the rook there. But is that enough? Then probably the best move is king g8. What do we do then? Can we do something about the bishop, maybe? Is the bishop worth picking up? Ah, no! I'm really stupid. There's no checkmate, so if I give check here, then I can pick up the rook. Alrighty. 14 points away from the triple digit. Okay, I can... If I give check here, I can pick up the knight afterwards. Okay, with check again. Next problem. Okay, I have a pawn just about to promote. I have a rook hanging. Yeah, so I see it. If I take the rook, then I can promote my pawn in peace. Let's take a queen. I like queens. All right. Next problem. Okay, so now we are black. If I go here, I can pick up the bishop immediately. Is that it? Yeah, sometimes in these problems, they're so simple that it's hard to find a solution quickly because you're looking for harder stuff that there isn't. Okay, this one is nice. If I take the knight, then the rook takes back. My knight can go there. Whoa, that was stupid. And give check. So let's see the solution. Takes, takes. How do I... Oh. Ah, yeah, there was no more than that. Right. No more clicking on the thing. Okay. Yeah, this is the same kind of problem except you don't take. So I'm just give check and forking the king and rook. So here I can also do a fork by forking king and bishop. Yeah. I was pointing at my screen, but you guys cannot see my fingers, so it's not going to be useful. Alright, here, if I just go here, then I skewer the king. I like skewers. Good for your health. Alrighty, this has been going for 20 minutes, and I'm not even in the triple digits. I'm sorry to be so slow. Can I get harder problems or something like that? I think I missed 2 or 3. Okay, so I can take it, no? Is that the best move? Yeah, and then I promote. Yeah, I cannot give check, so it will sacrifice. Okay. So in an endgame like this, you really want to keep one pawn. You really want to keep um, one pawn to go for a promotion, because you cannot give checkmate with just a bishop. And also, now if pawn takes, if this pawn remains on this file, and you get these two pawns, then it's still a draw, because you'd have to have the same color as the corner square in order to promote. Okay. So what is there to do here? I think it's just a fork. Okay, I was right. Ooh, yeah. And now I'm attacking the knight as well. All-time high standard, 999. Okay. Quadruple, well, did I say triple digit? Well, I meant in the thousands. Next problem I solve, we're going to be in the thousand. Okay, so I think I can just take the knight. The knight is mine. 50 in one day. Come on, Max, you can do better. All right, next problem. Also, a cool thing about these problems is that they use a kind of Elo rating, and so you will always play problems that are your levels. It's just at the beginning I lost a couple intentionally and it dropped my usual rating quite a bit. If I push it, he cannot do anything about it, so I will push because it's protected. All right, 1,000. Next problem. We don't stop here. Take up. Can just give check. Check. And I take here. All right. So what can I do? Oh, it's a fork. And then with another check. Okay. So I think if I just give check, I can pick up the rook after. 1,010. Can I take this? Is it a good idea? Ooh, that's also, I think it's a nice one. So the king here has no move whatsoever. And so if I give check, it will open a file for my queen to give mate. So check, force to take, and then mate. 55 in an hour. I'm a tactical monster. All right, 500 points. Ooh, la, 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 la. Okay, so here it's a mate in one with two bishops, and it's protected by the knight. This was quite a low-rated problem. I don't know why they gave me such low-rated problem. All right, let's keep going. So I'm not seeing that one immediately. So I assume, yeah, no, I am seeing it. So if I give check, then the king will go either here or here, probably here. Then I take the queen, rook takes back, and then I take the rook. Oh, well, I don't know if I would have played that, but then again, the computer has different, okay. I wanted to pick the rook, but I can only settle for the bishop. Why? Okay, I'm in check. I need to do something about it. Oh, I could go there. Is that wise? Is it better not to take? So if I go there, then it goes here with check and take back. And I don't think I have, I think I can afford to take it. I was right. Okay, this looks like I could mate, but yeah, I think I can mate. Oh, it continues. So it took my pawn. Now can I take this pawn? Also it's pinned here. So I'll just take here. Oh. Okay, I'm starting to get a bit tired, but I will keep going. Let's see how quickly I tire. So what can I do here? This is hanging. Can I? Yeah. I think if I attack it, then the king has to go here. And it's going to be tough to defend some more. Ah, yeah, just gave it up. Okay, so let's have a look. Here I can give mate. Well, then I will not do something else. Ooh, I'm getting more and more points. Okay, what's happening here? Ba -ba -da -ba -ba. So I'm black. What can I do? Can I just take the pawn? If I take, right, so if I take with the knight, I'm attacking both the knight and the rook. I'm attacking the knight with my knight. If knight takes, I take the rook, and I am in a good position, so I'll just do that. Then I take here. Kind of overloading the defender. I think I can just take. Right, what would happen in this position? Is that really good for black? I think. What do I play now? Queen as far as possible, maybe? And then give check, check, and I escape this way. Under the category unsound sacrifice. Okay, I'm white. Can take the knight. But that pawn, well, that pawn can push. So I'm just going to take the knight. No? Am I in check? Ah, yeah, I'm in check. I can move here. Not a good idea. I can. So if I move here, I probably will get checked here, and then it's going to be tough to defend. I'm just going to go here. Ooh. I'm just going to take here. Was it trapped? I didn't really calculate that far. Okay, so playing white, I have a lot of pieces. What can I do with my pieces? So where could I give a fork? I can attack the rook with my knight. Can give check. Is it useful? I can just take the bishop, can I? Can't I? Okay. Okay, so here you can see that the queen is in front of the king. And so if I just move my rook here, then the only way to defend is by capturing the rook. All-time high tactics thing. All right. Okay, so here he would like to exchange queen. However, I prefer to win a queen. And so if I give check, then I remove the defender. And hop, 10 points for Gryffindor. So what do I notice here? The bishop is a bit precarious. And actually, if I put my queen here, I'm forking both the bishop and the rook. The rook and the bishop to point in the right direction. Okay. 1042. Okay. Rook is protected. I cannot go here. I can take it. Can I just take it? I'll take it. 17 an hour. That's more than 1 per minute. Whew. Slow down, Max. Slow down. You're gonna run out of problems to do soon. Okay. Knight protected by the king only. Oh, neat. I think I can just sacrifice. My queen here to promote faster. Okay. 27. What is that? I don't know. Is there anything I can't take? Can push to give check. Is that good? I don't know. Oh yeah. Ooh, I think I see it. If I take that, then it's check. And probably the best move is to move the king up, but probably the computer will take. And then with my other rook, I capture here. No, well, it's mate in that case. 100 upset. Ooh. I just hunted a mammoth. I don't know what that means, but it's 100 points ahead of me. So maybe I will earn more points now. I'm gonna become a caveman and hunt all these mammoths. Alright. Okay. So now it's 2 bishop, a rook against 2 rooks. I think I can just pin it to the king. And once I pinned it, if he pushed the pawn. No, he cannot push. Yeah, he can push the pawn. Well, I'll just take it. Alrighty. That's not a mammoth. Okay, so I have check here that would allow me to take this. Is there anything better? Can I take this here? No, I think the best move is to give check. Yeah, I was right. Tactical wizard. Wow. I like the little, medals you can get. Oh, here. If I take the rook, I give check, and then I can pick up the bishop. Yeah. When do we get to 1100? Cannot wait. So I could give check, but I don't think it's exactly the right move. Or is it? So if I give check here, then bishop must block. Then I can give check here and pick up the rook. So let's give check. Bishop blocks, queen check, pick up the rook, as planned. Okay, that rook is hanging. Usually when it's free, it's for me. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to give up. Yeah, mate in 2. Check, mate. These problems should be getting harder, but it seems like they're not. Alright, mate in 1. Next problem. I think I can pick up this rook for cheap, and I like cheap rooks. Alrighty. Don't forget about the fork. Can I raid them? No, I don't. Shouldn't raid these problems. Oh, okay, so that's a nice one. So as you can see, there are some back rank problems. So if I can go and make a way for my rook to get there, then I will win. So if I take the knight, then he cannot take back because I give checkmate on c8 with the other rook. Okay, my pawn is threatened, but don't care about pawns. Then the bishop's hanging. That's a problem for him. Can take it. It's free, but come on. I want some harder stuff. I'm moving so slowly. Guys, it's extremely frustrating. Okay. Here I can give check, forking the king and the rook. Let's do this. Back. Come on, give me harder problems. I want more mammoth. Alright, here's still a fork. Same business. We're used to them now. Alright, we can just take the bishop, then take back, and then give checkmate with the other rook. So here, what's happening? What is happening? That's always the first question to ask yourself. So could we? Yes, I think if we give check, then he can only protect either that one or that one. And so since this rook is attacking here, so I think check it is. Alright, in that case, I'm probably gonna take this one, which is the only tactical move. Alright, soon 1100 and like 10 problems. So there's a fork by taking here. I'm in check as well. I can just maybe take that. That seems reasonable. Oh, I'm not seeing that one immediately. Must be hard. Giving check with the thingy thing, probably not that useful. Can I pick up that rook? It seems so far away. I can also exchange, but at this point I don't really want to exchange. Can I give mate? So what if... Okay. No, I cannot give mate, can I? So what am I missing? What happens if I push my pawn? Or push to get my rook here. I think I will get my rook here. Oh, drama. What's the solution? Check. Bam. I didn't see that one. Alright, so what happens? So I give check. King goes here. Probably not so good. Yeah, king goes here. Push the pawn, takes, then mate with the knight. If king goes here, what happens? Oh, then I fork. Oh, this is nice problem. I fork the king and the... Is there an analysis board? Alright, I'll show you the variation. Okay, so go here. Let's say king dodge the check by coming here. Then I go here, forking the two. King goes here. What happens? Kind of the same thing, really. So I give check. King must go here, or you have to sacrifice that. And so same story. Pick up the two. The last variation I forgot. Yeah, so check. What about the corner? Corner is mate in one. After that, I give check. All right, that's a cool problem. I'm gonna give it 5, 6, 5 stars. Don't know if it does anything, but I like it. Hmm. Ah, cheeky, cheeky. Do you want to take it? Don't take it. I prefer giving mate. Check, mate. Okay, this is defended twice and attacked twice. Is there anything productive we can do? Oh! Alright, if I move the bishop, I get a discovered attack. And the king has only one square where it can move to, which is there. So if I move my bishop here, I can give mate. Mm-mm. My rook is attacked. Do we care about attacked rook? My bishop is attacked as well. Jeez. That's a weird one. I should probably leave the knight, but if I take like that, everything's defended. Okay. So here, it looks like I can white's check, so I need to do something about that. This rook is hanging. If I have, so I have to decide whether I take it with my queen or with my rook. I cannot see the difference. So if I take it with my queen, then pawn takes with check. Then what do I play? Ooh, pawn takes with check. That's not good. So, no, what am I saying? Completely deluded. So take like that, then take here. Don't want to lose my queen. Sorry, guys. So the reason why I was confused was for no good reason. So queen went here. Then if I take with my queen, this is check. If I go here, well, you see, now it's not as good because after that, it's rook against rook, and the other variation I had still my queen. All right, next problem. Let's keep them up. If I go here, what happens? I'll give check. Yeah, I think this is the move. Block with the bishop? No. Then no. What do I do? Who? What is this? Do I exchange the bishop? Do I push here or here? What do I do? I cannot see the solution. So, yeah, forgive me, guys. Give check, and I pick it up. Simple as that. I'm getting tired, I think. Alright, so here that pawn looks weak, but I think it's just an impression. Yeah. So I think if I pin the knight which is, defending that pawn as well as the king and rook, and I have my rook and my bishop on that pawn. If I pin the knight, the only way to defend it is my right. No, guys, sorry. I think the move is that, where I fork the knight and and thingy thing. Alright. That was kind of a mammoth. No, not really. Problems are getting a bit more subtle now. Okay, so if I take that, then there's, if king takes, I give check and pick up the bishop. Well, ooh, okay, okay. I think I can get the bishop immediately, but I think I can also get better. I think I can get mate. So if I go here, then if I come here, it looks like checkmate to me. See? Free bishop. Now the problems are getting harder. We are no longer taking the free pieces. What is this? So the queen is at an odd spot. The bishop is attacking. Why did it play that? The bishop could just have... That's a stupid problem. The bishop could have taken my queen. What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. I'm really not inspired by this problem. My knight is pinned as well. Can I... Oh! So if I just take the bishop, then my knight is no longer pinned, and that knight can take the queen. Alright. I definitely noticed harder problem now. Where I'm well, I scratched that. I have mate in one. Not so hard. I think we can all agree. Oh, soon I will have completed 100 problems. I don't know at what number I started. Okay, this pawn is protected by the queen. It looks very weak. The bishop is free, and then the rook is free behind. So I can get a rook for bishop. Yeah, just take the rook. Okay. Now that's the same as the problems we've had a million times, I think. Just take this. Well, okay, maybe not the same as the problems we've had a million times. But so after taking here, if the queen takes, we have that. Bishop needs to block. If instead the rook takes, I get the queen, so bishop blocks. Then I take the queen, rook takes queen, rook takes rook, and in the end, I'm up in material by one rook. So that's why. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do another 10 minutes of this, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. So the king looks really, really weak, and so I think if I can get my queen to h8 protected, I can give checkmate. Or if it blocks. 100 in one day. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, knight can be taken by the pawn. Is that a wise thing to do? Yeah, let's assume it is. So, okay, you may think that the queen looks like it can attack a lot or something like that. But in fact, after, let's say, something like this, I can play here. Now the queen is pinned, so that's not a good move. But what about rook takes? Well, I'm making variations up now, but... So, at this position, what would I play? Just rook takes. And then nothing of problem happens. Okay. Here we have mate in one. I don't like mates in one. Too easy. I like big boy problems. Okay. Here we get the queen for knight. So here you see that the king has very little squares. So if we give check here, protected by the knight, then the only move available is taking the knight. And then, no, it's a knight and a rook for a queen. So check, takes, and takes. And now we have a better position. It's quite weak at this point. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Queen is here, bishop is here. Can I take the bishop? Is it a good idea? Is there any... Oh, no, there's something better. If I give a fork here. So now we cannot just take the pieces. Harder problems. Okay. Okay, here it looks like this square is protected against the fork, but it's not because it's pinned like that. So I take it, take here, and I won a lot of points. Okay. So here, mate in 1, 2 actually. Okay. We're getting better at spotting those. Wow, I'm getting better. Or the same as always. Ah, isn't that nice? Okay. So here we want to promote, but the bishop is blocking the promotion square. So we can overload the bishop by tying it to the defense of the king, by putting it here. Then we get a free bishop. Otherwise the pawn promotes. What's happening here? Can we take the rook? Take the rook, pawn takes bishop, then pawn takes knight. I think that's it. Yep. Easy problem for babies. Okay. So here, the king cannot move because the bishop protects g8. So if we give check, then the pawn has to take. Then we can give mate on h1. Sorry, I got the side confused, but same idea. H8. 1233. Let's keep going. This is so slow. I thought I would be the 1500s by now. But okay. So we're white. Black has very limited number of squares. No, yeah, we're white. What can we do to make it work? And we're going in that direction. So that pawn is about to promote. All right, I see it. It's mate in 2. So if we, because the king is low on squares, so the king currently has these 2 squares to go to. And so if we give check, king moves, then we go here, and suddenly the king no longer has squares and it's mate. Okay, knight is free. Well, not really free. Free enough, let's say. What about the queen? Can the queen be trapped? I like trapping the queen. I don't know. So I think the queen can escape. I think I should just get the... Ooh, what am I doing? Oh, now what do I play? Check? Probably check. Check is always a good idea. And then how do I defend my knight? That is the real question. I don't have to defend my knight. I can just attack the queen. So yeah, now the idea is that, okay, let's have a look. The idea is that if I go here, Now it's my move, and you see my knight is pinned, and so I cannot really move it, and I cannot really attack because I don't have attacking. However, I can defend myself by attacking the queen again. So if I move, say, here or here with my knight, then maybe, let's say, queen takes. But that would not be the optimal, but so sorry, rook takes queen, and then that, and then now I'm up a knight. Alright, I want to get to 1150 for today, and then I'm going to stop. Okay. Knight is free. Is there something better? I've said this sentence a million times, I'm getting tired. So if I go here, then rook d8, threatening to come here and annoying me, pestering me. But let's do it. Ooh, not even that. That looks a bit reckless. Oh no, it's protected by the bishop. Ooh, I should calculate my lines. But okay, well, one move. Right. Okay, I can attack here and then pick up. No. What? What? Yeah, so if I attack immediately, what is better? To take the knight first, then bishop takes, fork here, probably. What if I attack with the queen first? I'm not sure about the move order. Queen blocks. I'm gonna go with that. No, am I? I'm not calculating this well. Alright, so if bishop takes back, queen take check, I'm attacking that and that. What happens? If king goes here, I take with check. Yeah, so I think that's the move. Nope, wrong order, so queen takes. Ugh, gross, missed one. 5 points? Can I just take here? Probably. Looks free. Then take here. Okay, so here if I take the bishop, rook takes back, then I have a fork with my knight. Next problem. Okay, the same kind of problem I don't like. Takes, hello. Next problem. I think we can get a mate. Can we make it work? I think we have to start by giving check. Yes. Check, then king there, bishop here, mate. Alright, another couple of problems and then I'm done for the day. Okay, if I take here, then I can take here, then I'll win a lot. Okay, let's do until I get to 1150 of rating points. Okay, this looks free. Is it really free? Is there such thing as free pieces in this game? Normally not, but in those tacticos. Alright, let's just take it, I think. No point in being clever about it. Take back because of the fork. And I won. Well, now I'm up a bishop. A bishop for 1 pawn, so that's good. Alright. Okay, last one of the night. So the rook took something, didn't pay attention. Can we take it back? What can we take? Is there such thing as taking? Yes, there's a fork here. Okay. I think this one is a bit more interesting. We can fork it and then take it here, then fork it again. Fork everything. So now if the queen were to take, we go here, forking these two. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Go on chesstempo.com, make an account, do some tactics, it's really good for you, and hopefully you'll have a look at this video.